This is the Kansas state license plate, and I hate it. I hate the bland colors. I hate that you need to put 4 stickers on it. I hate that there is no state slogan. And worst of all, I hate that the only design on the plate is the Kansas state seal. It is boring and bureaucratic and lazy. And state seals are too detailed of an object for a license plate, which is meant to be seen from far away. And they cropped out all of the actual good imagery on the bottom of the seal. And for all of those reasons, I'm going to redesign the Kansas state license plate in a way that will please everyone, especially the people of Kansas. I started by doing my research on Kansas and learned everything there is to know about the state. After my extensive research, I was ready to design the plate and started by taking off all 4 stickers. I then taped the bottom half of the plate and painted the top blue. Then, to dry the paint quicker, I used a fan. I then taped off the top half of the plate and painted the bottom yellow. I went with blue and yellow to match Kansas's best plate from the 80s. It had their state colors, their graphic of wheat stalks was representative of the state, and it just looked pretty good. But the wheat stalks kind of look like those weird centipede things that show up in your shower, so it was better, but still not perfect. In my plate, the blue design is the sky, and the yellow is a flat field, which seemed fitting because I then painted a white border around the plate to give it a little depth, and I was worried about making it perfect and thought that I should maybe use a Cricut or painter's tape or a ruler, but since the bar was so low for the Kansas plate, I figured it was safe to freehand. I also repainted the digits white. I then added in the state name back at the top with a more modern font, but then I realized I should have used the field yellow color, and so I redid it. And I think it was looking pretty good. But I then needed to add a slogan, because all good license plates have slogans. And really good license plates have cheeky slogans, like taxation without representation, or Virginia is for lovers, or famous potatoes, and of course, the best license plate slogan of all time, live free or die. But when I looked up Kansas's official slogan, it now made sense why they left it off. It is ad astra per asper, not very inspiring or cheeky. So I went with an alternative Kansas state slogan, halfway to everywhere, which seemed fitting because Kansas is halfway, and it's in the middle. And the plate was looking good, but my only graphic couldn't be a field and a sky. So I took some inspiration from my Kansas research and I put a sunflower in the middle. I'm usually a little wary of having a graphic on a license plate be too detailed because of how small plates look when you're actually driving, but I still wanted it to look like a sunflower and not just a flower. And after putting in the little dots, the license plate was finished, and so I put it back on my car, and I think it looks great. It at least looks better than the original. But because I live in California, I took it off my car and put it on its final resting spot on the wall. So, how did I do, Kansas?